billion monthly active users, including many of you, us, of course. And one of the reasons for that is their claim of end-to-end encryption. In other words, only you and the person you're communicating with can read your messages. Or maybe not. Britain's Guardian newspaper is reporting a discovery by Tobias Bolter, who's from the University of California, who says it is possible for WhatsApp to intercept and access users' messages. Not to say they are doing it, but it is possible. Now, let's bring up this. This is WhatsApp.com. Gone through their website, and they have a security section. Lots of lovely graphics there. Actually, there we go. Security by default, they call it. But I will just click through to their main security page and read you something here. And it says, in fact, let me highlight it. Sorry. There we go. WhatsApp's end-to-end encryption ensures only you and the person you're communicating with can read what is sent, and nobody in between, not even WhatsApp. That is because your messages are secured with a lock, and only the recipient and you have the special key needed to unlock and to read them. So that's what they say on their actual website. But what's now being claimed is that WhatsApp can generate new encryption keys without you knowing. So while your message is sitting there undelivered, when you have the 2 grey ticks instead of the 2 blue ticks, it can apparently be re-encrypted with those new keys and sent again. And when it's sent again with that new encryption, you won't know about it or be able to stop it, and WhatsApp will be able to intercept it because it has the keys as well. Mr. Bolter reported all of this to Facebook in April last year. Apparently was told that it was expected behaviour. I wonder about that. Aral Balkan, a digital activist, software developer at India, a social enterprise that builds ethical technology, joining us via Skype from Malmo. Nice to have you with us again on NewsGrid. Is this the real deal? I've read the report in The Guardian, and I've gone through all the supplementary material, and it sounds like this is something that can happen but isn't necessarily happening.
I would say that's precise, yes. So this is something that could be exploited for this purpose, but we have no reason to believe that it is currently. And if it is exploited, it would probably be exploited on a very targeted basis. I think the real reason we have to worry about with WhatsApp and with Facebook in general is that they make money through surveillance, through spying on people. And even with WhatsApp, what it doesn't protect you from is it doesn't protect your metadata. So who have you talked to? When did you talk to them? For how long did you talk to them? And if you're wondering how important this metadata is, Michael Hayden, ex-NSA, head of the NSA, said we kill people based on metadata.
Oh, goodness me. Let me read you something I've just got here. I've been looking on Gizmodo, a gadget website, which I'm sure you know about. It says, rest easy, WhatsApp users. There isn't a backdoor. There's no need to worry that your messages aren't secure, though you might want to err on the side of caution because last year WhatsApp betrayed its long-standing commitment to privacy when announced it would share its user data with Facebook. Can you explain that to us, what it is sharing with its parent company, and if that's anything to worry about?
It's sharing metadata. So just what I described earlier.
Right.
So who you're talking to, how long you're talking to them for, what time you talk to them. So imagine, let's say, that you made a call to an HIV clinic, and then a few minutes later, you made a call to your insurance company, and then you made a call to your doctor, but we don't know what you discussed, right? We know what you discussed. We don't need to read the messages that you sent. So metadata is very, very valuable. And the whole social graph on Facebook is based on metadata. So when Facebook bought WhatsApp for billions and billions of dollars, they didn't do it because they liked their logo. They did it because it was a trove of metadata that they wanted to get their hands on. Because that's how Facebook makes money. And they're not going to do anything that jeopardizes their ability to make money and to grow.
Okay, devil's advocate here. If this is what WhatsApp and Facebook want to do, then, well, it's, let me put it this way, it's their train set and they can do what they want with it, and we choose whether to use it or not. There are, I believe, alternatives out there, things like, is it called Threema, which claims to be more encrypted and things like that. I mean, there are other options, and we have to just know what the situation is and make our own decisions from that.
Well, I would agree with you if not every Silicon Valley company and startup and business, if they didn't all share this same business model that I call farming people, people farming for data, farming them for their data, when they do, then your decision becomes a false one, because your choice is, do I use Google and let them farm me for my information, or do I use Facebook and let them farm me for my information? Of course, there are some alternatives. Signal by Open Whisper Systems, which is the same protocol, the Signal protocol is used in WhatsApp and in Google LO. That app, Signal app, is available, and there's no reason to believe that that's compromised, because the end-to-end encryption here has not been compromised in any way, and the Signal protocol has not been compromised in any way. But really, I think the key issue here is that this is a business model problem. And this is a business model that's shared by nearly every Silicon Valley mainstream technology company today. So by saying I can opt out of this, you're really saying I can opt out of modern technology, which shouldn't be the choice that you're faced with.
Aral Balkan, always interesting to talk to you. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you
Starting
so
to
much.
get some comments through on this.